Welcome back to some Final Fantasy 16. So, pretty much last time, man, last time was so epic. That Titan fight, dude, shit was crazy. All right. That was the best part of the game so far. And like me thinking, like I don't know if they can top that. I know, the ending should be probably epic, right? Yeah, but I just don't know if they can they can top this, but I guess we'll see, We will see. But yeah, so Joshua pretty much went to see Bahamut and I guess they discussing some things. So we'll see if we can get Bahamut on our side, cuz that will be really great. And but yeah, man, we seen that one dude, I'm just calling him Odin. We've seen Odin. It seems like in he's pretty much with Ultima on trying to do whatever Ultima's trying to do. Seems like they want to, because I remember when he was sleeping with Benedicta. He did say he wanted to unite all the icons or the dominants. So I think they're using Clive. They're using Clive to get all the powers of all the icons in one vessel, and then that's pretty much where that's probably when Ultima will probably try to get Clive's body, but we'll see. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy the series up to this point. And hopefully you enjoy this video. Subscribe, like the video, comment below, and yeah, let's get to it. I haven't played for like a good solid day, so I'll be a little rusty. Let me get my bearings back.
I may have picked up one or two.
Well, the fact that you came straight to me instead of visiting our resident physiker suggests that you picked up something more important. A scent. The scent of Waluders.
Waluders.
Very same. But whatever plans Kupka was hatching with the Royalists, he took them to his grave, as did his men, slaughtered by the orcs who'd taken over the Fang.
So I wonder now if he can like call on Ifrit like anytime he wants to, right?
The Waluders must have ferried them over from Ash, but
because it seems like he's full control now.
Why work
so
to rescue
we'll see.
Kupka only to invade his home, the mother crystal of an allied nation, and let both fall? It makes no sense.
Right,
do you know the tale of the blind men and the Adamantus? One can often be led astray by focusing too closely on individual details. One must instead see the bigger picture. And what bigger picture is there than my map?
My bad.
The kingdom of Walud claims dominion over all of Ash. It is a nation forged by the bloody conquest of Barnabas Tharm, the dominant of Odin. The Canvarian War of Independence in 849. The Battle of the Twin Realms in 865. The Battle of Belinus Tor in 873. Wheresoever his armies fought, Odin was found where the fighting was fiercest. But of late, the warrior king appears to have laid his sword to rest. Battle rages for control of the crystalline dominion. Yet Tharm sends not a single ship in support of his Dhalmekian allies. Meanwhile, the Blight ravages great swathes of Ash. Yet warlike Walud shows not the faintest interest in laying claim to untouched lands. So why go to the trouble of sending an army of orcs into the heart of Drake's Fang, only to make no attempt to claim the Mother Crystal for Walud? It can hardly be for lack of men. Tharm's armies rival any.
I think he's using Clive, man.
No.
Obviously, he knows about him.
We have not seen the last of the Waluda standard. Odin will ride again. It is but a question of when. And on that day, who will be trampled underfoot? In summary, I know not to what end the Royalist betrayed Kupka. I know only that it is part of some broader scheme. A scheme tied to the ambitions of one man.
King Barnabas.
But there is no need to wallow in confusion. If one is to cure a sickness, one must first identify the symptoms. And your Lord Uncle has volunteered to do just that by keeping an eye on the Royalists' movements.
He's really throwing himself into this.
Indeed he is.
Yeah, hopefully nothing
Which
happens
means
to
all that
him,
remains
man.
for us to do is await his reports. Well, not quite all in your case. The people of the Hideaway must hear the news. Justice has been done. Hugo Kupka is dead. The wounds he
yeah.
left that night
He's
are
dead.
still raw. Especially for those who lived with Sid the longest. Tell them that those wounds might finally begin to heal. Consider it the price of today's instruction.
I've never known you to be sentimental.
What can I say? I am only human,
True.
and we are, all of us, sentimental animals at heart.
I suppose we are. Very well. I'll go and spread the word.
Alright. Oh god. Oh, okay. Gotta spread the word. One of these days I gotta complete all the hunts. I'm pretty sure we'll get more, so. Oh, Jill. Oh,
It's good to
she's
have
gonna
you
be back with us.
I was worried. It's good to have you back. I was worried.
Ah, Clive. Have you come seeking the gift of knowledge?
No. To share mine, actually. Hugo Kupka is dead.
Oh, my. Can
Jill
it
do.
be true?
Look, he's crying.
What the heck?
He is.
These things just come out of nowhere.
Baby.
And with good reason, children. These are tears of joy. We must offer up a prayer to your parents that the heavens might weep with us. There shall be no lessons today, only thanksgiving and merrymaking. Go,
Holiday,
put
let's
away your
go.
things.
All right. Brilliant.
Finally, a new dawn has broken.
It has.
Thank you, Clive. I cannot wait to share the good
At a
news.
party. Where's the mead?
Hippocrates. After Kupka fell, Ultima came to me. I need to know what he is. Have you learned anything?
Alas, no. And not for want of trying. I have scoured nigh every historical tome in our collection and found nothing. Not even the sort of conspicuous absence that might suggest a concealment of fact. One is almost tempted to conclude that such a creature never existed.
But I saw him. With my own eyes.
I don't doubt that you did. Alas, it seems you are the only one who has. To others, he reveals naught.
That's
We
true.
see only that which he leaves in his wake.
I mean, Jill's seen her
Like
too, though,
some
right?
Terrible force of nature beyond the ken of mortal man.
A bringer of death.
Whether the Ultima you met with was the being itself, or merely another projection of its power, I know not. But until I do, my investigations shall continue.
At least she's not giving up.
It means a lot.
All right. It's a demon. Who else are we gonna tell? Probably Gav and
Thanks to Sid,
Oh, her. Chiron.
Well, someone looks pleased with himself. It's true what I'm hearing, then.
Nothing escapes you, Lady Karen. It's true. Kupka is dead.
No more looking over our shoulders, then.
Well, I don't know about that.
Good. I'm starting to get a crick in my neck. Don't let it go to your head, though.
So gotta worry about a lot more shit. Okay.
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
What is it? I'm busy.
I wanted to tell you that Hugo Kupka is dead.
I can't tell you how long I've been waiting to hear those words. This is it then.
We party.
A new beginning under a new Sid.
I'll try to live up to the name. Right. Let's see if Otto has anything else for me.
All right. I feel like this this section of the game is gonna be a little bit like, you know, of a cooldown. You know, we pretty much, you know, defeated or killed Hugo, and that fight was amazing. So I'm pretty sure it's not gonna be nothing like back to back. You know.
Vivian got you running errands or something?
Just spreading the word.
So, the professor's got a soft side, has she? I'd never have guessed.
Everybody has a soft side, you know.
She was right, though. Everyone was glad to hear the news.
Ah, but you ain't told everyone. I can think of plenty of friends back at the old hideaway who'd sleep more peacefully for knowing. Not least of all Sid. You should tell him.
You're right. I should.
Oh,
And I will.
Well, when you do, be sure to take Mid with you. She's been going at it hammer and tong down in that workshop of hers, trying to do her father proud.
is that the Moogle I hear in the
I
background?
can't remember the last time she visited the old sod's grave.
I think it is.
Very well. I'll suggest it.
Any new ones? Oh, I think we do. Okay. Alright. I'll do those later on. Oops. Go up there.
I
Not
just
sure where I'm
started
going.
reading books that don't have any pictures in.
Mid hasn't been
I don't know where I'm going. That's down. What the hell? Must not freaking go to this place. I still don't know where the hell I'm going. What's this? Okay. Oh, okay. Goodness.
If I don't come up with something soon.
All right, Clive? What do you want?
I'm going to visit Sid, and I thought you might like to come with me.
Sorry, I'm too busy for all that right now. I've got to get this thermal displacement stack sorted.
Thermal...
Displacement stack. Here.
And this is for...
Only the fastest, finest ship the world has ever seen. The Enterprise.
So she's pretty much making modern day stuff, seems like.
Me and my dad designed it together. Where other vessels rely on the fickle winds to drive them through the water,
Ours is fitted with mithril engines. And those things have got more push than a behemoth in a bad mood, and more heat than all the hells put together. Which is where the stack comes in. I may have already talked some tight-lipped shipwrights into putting the hull together for me in a little dockyard in Canva. But the stack's a bit more involved, so I'm building it here. Thing is, it's so involved that I'm running behind and it's starting to hold things up over at the shipyard. I'll come and see my dad, though, when I'm done. Whenever that is.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Good
Wait.
old Clive. I were hoping you'd say.
I know I barely do this, but... So she's the daughter of Sid. Wow, I did not know that. Until, like, she was just saying, like, oh, I'll come see my dad when I'm done. Gets in engineering at the University of Canberra from early mid, showed the same passion for invention as her father. Oh, so Sid, oh, okay. Of course, Sid's an inventor. Like almost all the Sids in Final Fantasy. Well, at least the ones that I played. Sidolphus. Leader of Hadaway, Dominant Rama, Warden of Thunder, his plans to create a world where bearers of dominance could die on their own terms, meant destroying the Mother Crystals, an act of the blasphemy that would see him forever denounced as an outlaw. It was during their mission to fell Drake said in 878 that Sidolphus someone lost his life to a beast from the beyond, passing the title Sid the Outlaw on to his protege, Clive. I like that. I don't want to read all this though. Yeah.
That. First things first, I need some parts meching. The stack will be made up of 3 major components. There's the plating, here, that channels hot vapors away from the engine. The helm over the top, that disperses all that heat into the air. And the shielding around the sides, that stops the rest of the ship from going up in flames.
A full suit of armor, then. Probably best to take it one piece at a time.
Then you'll need to start with the plating. Everything else fits onto it. I've got the designs and the list of materials here.
Oh, excuse me.
Show these to Blackthorn. He'll know
I'm
what to
playing
do.
this pretty late, so don't mind me.
I can't make head nor tail of them.
Luckily, you don't need to.
Where I'm going? Oh wait, I forgot the update. We can take off like the blur, the motion blur. Right? Go to 1. Cause man, dude, when I first played this, I'm just like, yo, I really didn't like the movement. It's a little bit better. No, it's a lot better. A lot better.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border crossing.
No, it's a lot better. Holy crap. I might just turn motion blur all the way off actually, but this is fine like this.
Blackthorn, can I ask a favor?
Hell with it.
It's for Mid.
This my last chance to say I'm otherwise engaged. Spare myself the arseache. Go on then. What is it this time?
She said you would know. Here.
Krieger's Tates. Well, I don't know what the hell you'd want this for, but I can make it. Won't be easy though. And I'll need help. Get Gavin Otto in here, will you?
All right.
So Mid's roped us all in here again, has she? Typical. Still, if that's what it takes to get her to visit Sid's grave, I'll do what I can.
And, what is it we need to do, exactly?
Take a look at this. It's this plating. The usual sword grade steel won't work. We need something that can get very hot, very fast, and still keep its shape. That means an alloy. Something that won't break or buckle at the temperatures she's talking about. Which is where you lot come in. I need materials, and I've got my work cut out already. You'll have to fetch them. Now, there's a special kind of sand I'm after that you can only find out in the Velcroy. Stardust, they call it. As for the rest of the stuff, my usual supply should have it in stock. It just needs buying and bringing back here.
Well, we'll get it done quicker if we split up. One of us should probably give you an hand coat in the sand.
And the other
Like
can
I
go
said,
and get
it's
the rest
probably
from this supplier.
this episode is gonna be
Right
kind
then.
of slow. It seems like.
Well, make your minds up who's going
It was
where.
all
We can
good.
get this over with.
All right, let's do this.
You going after the Stardust then, are you? Which one of these two lucky souls is going with you?
I guess we'll just take Gav. I think Otto can probably take care. I don't know. Gav can take care of it. We'll do Otto. I think Gav can take care of himself, right? I don't know if Otto can.
Otto, you're with me.
All right, then. Where do we find this Stardust, and how will we know it when we see it?
There's a river that runs through the southern reaches of the Velcroy. It's the black sand that washes up on its banks that you're after.
And I'm guessing you'll be needing sack loads of the stuff. Might be worth our importers at the Dalimil Inn. I'll head down there. See about finding us a wagon.
All right. I'll meet you by the river.
Yous two take care, eh? I'll go and see this supplier.
Just don't let the bastard fleece you, eh?
Oh,
He wouldn't do that. He's Blackthorn's mate. Isn't he?
maybe we should have took Gav then.
Best of luck.
For some reason I thought he was gonna go somewhere too, but he was just meeting the blacksmith. But it don't matter. It's fine. Okay, where's this at? Here. Huh? Okay, we got some more side missions, seem like.
Looks like I found the river. Now where's Otto? Otto, sorry I'm late.
Oh, Clive. I had a quick scout about, and I reckon this area's our best bet. Seems Blackthorn's the only one who thinks smithing with his Stardust stuff's a good idea. It's just lying here, waiting for any old fool to fill his boots.
But unlike any old fool, you thought to bring a wagon.
Well spotted. Now get filling.
Gotta start this.
So this is Stardust.
Right.
It just
Might
looks
as well
like black
just
sand to me.
take like a bucket and just put it in there. Oh wait, where's more? don't see nothing more. Oh, never mind. Turtle though. Oh. I knew it was gonna be somewhere there. Alright, one more. One more. Oh, right. Come on, Clive, you can't get up there.
That should be enough for now. Let's see how Otto's getting on.
How much did you get?
Enough. I hope.
More than me. Put it all together and I can't see Blackthorn complaining. Much. Here, Clive. Do you fancy a walk?
Ooh, that's nice.
Sid would be proud.
Of what?
Of you, you idiot. The way you've carried on what he started. When we first met, I had you down as a spoilt little puppy who enjoyed nothing more than biting the hand that fed you. But 5 years on, you're the one doing the feeding. So thanks for proving me wrong.
You weren't wrong. But I changed. Thanks to Sid. And thanks to you. When I suggested taking on his name, you were the first to back me. And if you hadn't, no one else would have. I couldn't have done any of this without you, Otto.
Yeah, give over. You're making me blush. All I did was choose hope over despair. I gave you a chance, yes, but you're the one who took it. You took a rabble of homeless, hopeless outcasts and put them back on their feet. Gave them something worth fighting for, just like the old Sid did. About time I was heading back, I reckon. All this scrabbling about in the sand's taken its toll on the old pins.
I'll see you back at the hideaway then. You can take a well-earned rest when you get there.
Oh, I plan to. Believe you me. But I'll make sure Blackthorn gets his precious black sand before I put my feet up. He'll only moan otherwise.
Right. Ready to go home, boy?
Work. Oh man. I'm surprised Torgo don't be in jail.
After it.
Oh, we playing fish. Oh, no, we getting treat. Ooh. Let's go. He deserves it. He deserves all the treats in the world. Okay, we can go back now, right? Yes, sir. Alright. Ooh.
Let's hope this is all Blackthorn needs.
Yeah, my energy ain't really like really high right now. I apologize. Plus, ain't nothing really going on. That's like too,
Blackthorn. Got everything you
like
need.
too heavy, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Cheers for the stardust. Should be enough to be getting on with.
Nice to get out and about for once. Let's do it again sometime, eh?
I'll make a start on putting this thermal plating together then. It will take some time, mind. So if you've got other things to be getting on with, I could do without you breathing down my neck.
Thank you, Blackthorn. I'll let Mid know construction's underway.
Complete. Letting off steam. That one. Oh, we almost leveling up. Nice.
Suppose we'd better be getting back to work too.
Give us a shout if you need anything.
Nice. Everything went well. Nice.
Clive. So, will it be?
Nice. Oh, I can reinforce this.
That it?
That's fine.
Fine.
He cracked the crystal too.
Oh, where are you going? Oh, back to mid. Oh. Should have played this earlier, but I don't know, just I'm lazy today.
If I don't come up with something soon.
You'll be pleased to hear that Blackthorn started work on the plating.
Excellent. 1 down, 2 to go.
So, what's next?
The helm, of course. For this, we'll be repurposing fallen scrap.
Salvage from the ruins? I thought that material was all but impossible to work.
Ah, but we don't have to.
I'm sorry.
Just so happens there's one particular ruin that's broken into exactly the right shape and size pieces for what we need. What's the name back there? I'll give you all the details.
What's her name back there?
What's her name? Right.
That'd be funny if that's actually her name. Oh my gosh.
Oh, Sid, is this about the helm?
I'll be like, you know what? I quit, man. You keep doing. You don't even know my name, bruh.
I'll show you the plans then. Here you see the mithril engine, in which mithril is burned to generate heat. That heat is then harnessed to produce motive force. Excess heat is dealt with by means of the thermal displacement stack, which disperses it into the surrounding air. Now, were we to rely on thermal plating alone to achieve this effect, the rate of excess heat buildup would far exceed the displacement coefficient of the plating. In other words, the reactor would overheat and eventually explode. This is where the helm comes in. It connects to the plating, you see, and serves as a sort of thermal sink to absorb all that excess energy. Our experiments have shown that fallen ceramics are remarkably thermophilic. They can withstand and absorb levels of heat far above anything we are able to make
Engineers.
today. And not only that, they're also waterproof and immune to rust, making them the perfect material for our protective hood. Why, if sea or rainwater were to enter the reactor proper, it would vaporize instantly. The forces produced would tear the ship from stern to...
You can stop there. I understand. Mid said we might be able to use parts of a fallen ruin. Where would I find it?
Ah, yes. It's in Lorbert's Pass, near Lostwing. The thing is, well, I probably should have arranged to have the pieces we need brought here sooner. You see, a certain unwanted visitor has taken up residence there. It's no longer a matter of just walking in and taking them. It's, going to be considerably more dangerous than that.
I see. Then I suppose I'd better deal with this unwanted visitor for you. Would that help?
Oh, very much. Thank you, Sid. I'll gather my team and head there right away. We'll meet you outside the ruins.
Alright. That's not like my only quest. Make for Labart Place. On to Lost Wing. Should seem like my abilities. I'm pretty sure, but I should have some stuff to upgrade or something with. Alright, what's the map? Oops. Where do we go? Oh, it's there, okay. Let's go to here. Oh.
But when can I go on a special errand?
You're quite talented with that rod of yours.
In here? I don't know. Is there a way to put our mini map onto the thing? Very helpful. I'm not sure where I'm going. Hold on. I think I'm going the right way now. Okay, I think I am. Oh my god.
Come on.
Do like these like come back for a period of time? Cause I know I got that before. There's no way I didn't. Yeah, it does. Oh, we're
Straight home now.
We're like almost leveling up, so might as well, you know. Only 84 yards away. Okay.
Oh, there you are, Sid. Thanks so much for coming. The, ruins are just over there, as is the creature I told you about, I'd imagine. Would you,
Oh, we're gonna be leveling up soon.
would you mind?
Of course. I'll be right back.
Slay the creature. Where the creature at?
Anybody home?
Oh, these things?
This must be our unwanted visitor. Time to go.
I'm hurt, Torgal.
Nice try.
Finally did it. Let's go. So we can't count it with that. Let's go. Oh, get some. Enemy slain. Yes. Let's need that level up. 33. Nice.
The things I do for you, Mid.
Sid! Oh, thank goodness you're safe.
You shouldn't have any trouble now.
Indeed. Well, don't let us keep you. We'll, see that everything is transported safely back to the hideaway.
All right. I'll let Mid know you're on your way.
Let's go. Huh? At Torgal.
I feel good, boy.
Oof. I don't know if we kind of like just instantly like go back to her instead of like running all the way back here. Ooh, good way.
If I don't come up with something soon.
Mid. Helena has recovered the material for the helm. She'll be along shortly.
Excellent. Another job well done.
And just one remaining.
One more.
Right, the shielding. This one's a bit of a bugger.
How so?
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze. Which is why you need proper shielding. A prism for the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but they'd both be too heavy. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the briny before we'd even started. I need something light. But I've racked my brains and I just can't think what would do it.
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek. Harpocrates.
Tomes? Yeah, well, I'd thought of that, obviously. I've got all the details written down here. Can you take this to him? See what he makes of it?
Right away.
Shielding designs. Okay. Doing a lot of running around this episode. Oh god. Might just shorten this, since this is kind of like, you know, well, we're doing the main mission, but it seemed like it's kind of like side quest in a way. So, we'll see. Probably too long. What the hell?
Hippocrates, do you have a moment?
For you, Clive, always.
Well, actually, it's for mid this time. Could you take a look at this?
Shielding for a mithril engine. Whatever will that girl think of next? And what are these notes around the edges?
She has some specific requirements for the materials. The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme heat on the inside, and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight, while also being light enough not to sink it. As you can imagine, she's struggling to find anything that meets her needs.
I see.
I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the records for one.
Perhaps it is not a different material she requires, but a different approach.
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike. And yet, we have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless.
We have. But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelus complains that without a constant supply of pitch. I see.
He said bitch.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moon dew. It is said to be able to resist even the most ferocious flames. Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragonfire.
So if we could recreate it...
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection Mid requires. As to how best to apply it and to what material, perhaps Bardolph and Obelus might be of assistance. I shall speak to them and see what wisdom they might have to offer. If you would be so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients, I shall discuss the specifics of how it might be most effectively put to use with our two friends. The knowledge of the past may yet prove useful to we of the modern era.
Thank you, Hippocrates. And since you're asking others to help you, perhaps I should too.
Hey, Jello's back.
So you need a hand, do you?
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company too.
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Can we count on your aid?
Oh, we're gonna choose
Always.
again?
Well,
no, we gotta
if
choose
Jill's
Jill.
game.
Thank you.
I am sure either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my research. I leave the decision as to who will go with whom.
Yeah,
in
come
your
on, man. We
capable
gotta
hands,
choose
Clive.
Jill, man. We gotta choose Jill.
So, Clive, have you made your decision? Who will accompany you on your little excursion?
I don't know people. I want to see somebody Victoria, or I forgot her name. I think it's Tarja. But yeah, we gotta
Very well.
choose Jill, man.
So then, what do we need to find?
I have taken the liberty of preparing a list. Here.
I feel like most people
Chocobo
chose
eggs.
Jill.
Pepio nuts. Are you sure this list is right? Everything on here seems very edible. I would have thought the ingredients would be a little more exotic.
Though these items may seem mundane, they have potent effects that are rarely exploited, effects for which they were once highly prized. So much so, in fact, that they were harvested almost to extinction, hence moon dews having fallen from favor. Now, of course, they can be obtained with ease. You should be able to find everything you need at the market in Northreach.
Is that so? I've been meaning to visit Northreach anyway. I'll set out now. Join me there when you're ready.
See, she wanted.
I will.
You know, she wanted to go anyway.
Till then.
You two enjoy yourselves.
You too, Tarja.
Tarja, okay. All right.
Now, where's Jill?
Keep them pilchers nice and chilled.
Are those Pepio nuts? I can never tell.
How goes the hunt for ingredients?
I've only just started. I'm sure everything we need is somewhere amongst all these stalls, though. Why don't we split up and see? We'll take a couple of ingredients each.
All right. What am I looking for?
How about you look for the Pepio nuts and some garlic? I'll find the other things we need.
Why I'm
We
stuck
can
with
meet by the
nuts.
gate when we're finished.
Just joking.
You'll not find a bruised pippin. Fresh cuts. Come and get them before they're gone.
You haven't much, but you're free to look.
Garlic. Some
I hope
garlic.
it's to your liking.
Yeah, just imagine when if you don't have Gil.
Oi, don't touch anything. Go on, take it.
That's everything. Let's see how Jill's getting on.
Did you find everything?
I did. Here.
Garlic and Pepio nuts. Perfect. Now all that remains is for Harpocrates to somehow turn all this into what Mid needs to keep her engine cool. But before we head back, would you walk with me a while?
Oops. Yeah, I'm mad at guy for messed up their kiss, man. They perfect, man. You had to choose Jill, man.
Thank you for asking me to help you today. It makes a nice change.
It does. It's good to get away from all the battle and bloodshed for once. Just being here reminds me of when we were children. Do you remember walking down Market Street in Rosalith, taking in the sights
I wonder
and smells?
if you choose Tarja, what
How could I
happens?
forget? What with Torgal's antics. Remember how his nose would prick up at the scent of sausages? He'd go racing away and we'd have to go running after him. We wouldn't catch you now, would we, boy?
Was there anything you wanted to buy for yourself while we're here?
There was, yes. Well, sort of. Molly in the kitchens told me about a place that sells particularly good pies. Thought you might like to share one with me.
I would.
Of course, man.
Thank you.
Of course.
And I saw some bread. Big white cobs like the baker back in Rosalith used to make. What do you think? I thought we might get some soup to dip it in. But then I tried a slice of the butcher's dry-cured ham, and it was just... oh,
You all right?
sorry. It's just... you're right. I really do feel like a child again being here with you.
Nostalgia, man. Nostalgia.
Clive. Is it wrong of me to enjoy this?
Nah, what the hell?
No, Jill. This is how life should be.
Exactly.
And it's how our lives will be when our work is finally done. When we can live on our own terms.
I hope so.
Man,
Thank you, Clive.
Feels like something's gonna happen in the ending. I just feel it.
Well, I suppose we best be getting back. I need to give these ingredients to Harpocrates and Tarja. I'll see you at the hideaway.
Take care.
It's good to
I will. You too.
have this. You know, just chill day, being normal people, you know. Alright. Go back. I'm all the way over here. Goodness.
I wonder how Harpocrates is getting on with the moon dew. How's work on the shielding progressing, Harpocrates?
Well, very well indeed. And thanks in no small part to your kind assistance. I was just explaining to Tarja how we might best go about preparing the moon dew. And now that we have all the ingredients, we may begin.
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few mysterious concoctions in my time.
I'm sure you have. What about the shielding itself?
Work is underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obolus.
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
Thank you. All of you.
Right then. Jill, would you join me in the infirmary? Many hands make light work and all that.
Of course. Oh, and Clive, thank you. It was nice just being with you.
It appears our work here is almost at an end. A shame. I was enjoying playing the man of action for once. When both the shielding and the moon dew are ready, it will merely be a matter of applying the one to the other. Followed by a rigorous process of testing and retesting, of course. Perhaps someone ought to warn young Mid of that.
Leave it to me. Thank you, Harpocrates.
Harpocrates. Alright. Quest complete. Alright, that's all the quests for Mid, I believe. I hope.
Well, I'd better go and give Mid the good news then.
I'll talk to Mid. I'll probably end it there because, dude, I'm getting tired.
He cracked the crystal too.
Oh, damn, what am I doing? Oh, wait. All our memories. The oath. Oh, Ambrosia's tech. So we got more stuff. Oh, that's dope. Up to Mid.
visitors started reading books that don't have anything.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mid. But you'll be pleased to know that work on the shielding is underway.
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking, Hippocrates knew of a substance that's highly resistant to heat, a coating that should provide the protection you need. He's supervising the construction and testing of the shielding as we speak.
Brilliant! I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Don't thank me. I'm just the errand boy.
Pretty much.
Right then, better start working out how to bolt all these bits together. To the Black Hammer!
You know, when I got into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Displacement stacks.
It's alright, man.
Same difference.
You're making the first little...
Whatever you call it, I
engine,
ain't putting it
pretty much,
together
I
in
guess you
here.
can say.
It's cramped enough as it is. Let's take this outside.
Or a boat.
Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
On my way.
Oh, and bring me the biggest salmon you can find. This is gonna require some precision walloping.
Oh, that was a laugh with like no facial expression. Sometime later. Where is it at? Is that right there? That? This is for a boat, right?
It's finished! It's finally finished!
What is this for? For a boat.
Fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's one down and just 3 more to go.
I'm sorry.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines, and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
You don't mean...
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Canva can build the rest.
Good luck to them, I say. Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourselves, eh?
Man, you deserve some rest, man. Oh, talk to me again.
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just daydreaming.
About your dad.
Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown.
Yeah, never mind.
Searching for a land untouched by the Blight.
Okay,
Just like
so
me and my dad
yeah,
planned.
pretty much.
So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the Twins turned black, we might still have a chance. That's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want her to be that. I don't want her to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate. I want people to sail aboard her by choice, not from the lack of it. In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
I'm working on that. And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Don't you always? All right. My mind's made up. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command. Sod our plans, I'm trusting in yours.
Are you sure about this?
Something tells me it's what my dad would have wanted.
He'd be proud of you.
You were gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
I was. And you can come too now that your little project is finished.
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a mo.
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it off here. My energy is just so low, I don't want to just keep playing. Not, like, you know, say anything, you know? But, yeah, I'm gonna leave it off here, y'all. Appreciate y'all for watching, but, yeah. So, next episode, seems like we're gonna visit Otto's grave, so that'll be something. And hopefully it picks up, right? So, yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys on the next one.